Well, hello, Year 7. It is beautiful to see you and a very happy new year to each and every one of you. I have missed you guys, man. It was such a great session. Your energy was 10/10. It's been fantastic. And I thought, you know what? New Year's just arrived. Mr. Evans has sent me a list of questions that you had for me. I'm like, let's go, get them answered for you. What a great way to start the new year. So, welcome back. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas break, a beautiful New Year's. Did the 10, 9, 8 countdown. I spent New Year's on a beach counting down in Bournemouth, and then we ran into the freezing cold sea. Chilly. So, I've got these questions. Look forward to answering them for you. We're going to start with the top one. Do you enjoy your life and what you do? Fantastic question. Yes, yes, I do. I love the variety, like the different people I get to meet, the energy you get in different rooms. You could be in one school, do a series of different year groups, and have a completely different experience with everybody. Love what I do. And if you can have a living doing something that brings you joy and helps other people, I just feel like you've won. So I love what I do, and I love the way it's evolving more and more. Now we work with like really cool companies like HSBC and Goldman Sachs, and that's been really awesome too. So yes, I do. Next question. Which year did you win Britain's Got Talent? Guys, I've never won Britain's Got Talent. I've never even been on Britain's Got Talent. The competition I won wasn't so much Britain's Got Talent, it was more Peterborough's Got Talent. So I lived in a city called Peterborough, and I won Peterborough's Got Talent. You're asking what year? Now you're going to make me feel old. Oh my gosh, it must have been 2009, I reckon. 2009, 2010, when we won Peterborough's Got Talent. So thank you for highlighting how long ago that was. Which year did you play football and rugby? So I tried football. I played football basically since primary school, which would have been, ugh, guys, why are you doing this to me? 2003, maybe. I started playing football as a young man. I was a great goalkeeper, and then they moved into an older team where they already had a goalkeeper. So I sat on the bench, and the only way to play was to start playing out of the field, which I did, and I think it's the worst mistake I ever made. I should have stayed in goal. Year 7 specifically was when I tried football for the school team, played one game, and then got dropped for 5 years. But in sixth form, I came back on a team, got to play up front. I scored 5 goals in 5 games. So it got better. In the sixth game, I scored an own goal, but we don't talk about that. And then rugby was also year 7 and year 8, I think. When year 7 was a lot of tag rugby. Year 8 is when I think we had the team and the contact. And I was like, I'm out. No, thank you. And then started dancing instead in year 9. So you guys are well ahead. Like, if you found the thing you love already, you're ahead of the game. And if you're doing things right now that aren't going well, hey, me too. Don't even worry about it. It's all lessons, it's all learning. And you learn both from what you do well and what you don't do so well in. So keep going. How long have you been doing your current job? So we started this company about 5 years ago, which was the year before COVID. Terrible time to start a company. So we've had 3 solid years of actually things being okay and there not being a shutdown in the country. However, I've been doing speaking for 12, 13 years. I was always on a student council talking before that. Then I became youth MP. And then I started speaking for different companies like Barclays Life Skills and Speakers for Schools and that kind of thing before starting my own company. How did you overcome challenges? Oh, great question. So, to me, a challenge is a chance to see how good I really am. So there's a challenge, I go for the challenge, and if it goes well, then oh, cool, I'm good enough to achieve this. If it doesn't go well, then I've got an opportunity here to learn, and I'll take a step back from the challenge and go, okay, this hasn't gone well. Why? And I genuinely use it as an opportunity to look for lessons and things that I can learn as a result of it. So a challenge is an opportunity to assess where you're at, figure out why the challenge went wrong, and then take those skills and go and improve on them. If you always win, if nothing's ever challenging, oh, how boring is that? It's like, I tried this and I'm really good. Yay. I tried this and I'm great. Wonderful. It's just boring. So challenges are a great time to learn, and if you look at it like that, it doesn't affect you as badly. Why did you choose this job? I used to work in a bowling alley and I got asked to pick up some poo, and I just remember being like, this is not for me. So I got a plain piece of paper, and you can do this exercise. Plain piece of paper, split into four. I wrote talents, that's anything you're naturally good at. Skills, anything you've learned to get good at. Hobbies, anything you enjoy doing. Sleeping is not a hobby. And then education, anything you've learnt while you're at school. So I used those, started a company where we taught street dance across Cambridgeshire. That business went well until it failed. Went back to the drawing board, looked at it again, and realised, hey, talents, good at communication, love meeting new people, can make new friends quite easily. Skills, I've learned how to speak in public, how to write quite well, how to run business. Hobbies, I love meeting new people, like I mentioned. I really love personal development and learning, hey, why do some people perform really well while some people just can't be bothered? And how can you motivate someone to try hard? And then education, I had to do so many presentations at the front of class. If we had a choice between written homework or a test or a presentation, I'd always be like, presentation, please. So I've just used the things that I love, and it led me towards this. So you don't have to look out in the world for the world to tell you what you should do. You can just look within and go, what are the patterns that I'm seeing? What are things that I love that I could do forever and get paid for it? It's beautiful. Can you teach us how to do the moonwalk? Yeah, how do you do the moonwalk? The moonwalk is basically like leaning forward and putting all your weight on one foot, so you could literally stand on one foot. And while you've got that much weight on it, you make the other one just look like it's sliding back. And then you shift the weight to the other foot and make the other one look like it's sliding. And you do it together at the same time. That's the best way I can describe it. Next time I come to work at your school, we'll have to set up like a lunchtime. I don't know, put some music on and we'll do a moonwalk tutorial. How old are your children now? Great memory that I've got children. So my eldest daughter is 10. My middle daughter is 6. And my youngest daughter is 1. Do you have any social media platforms to follow? So I use LinkedIn, which none of you will have. I use Instagram, which is just my name, Kamal Hyman. And then we've got the YouTube channel, which is also my name, Kamal Hyman. Are there any videos on there? Yes. Any new videos? No. I need to start speeding it up. And then we'll probably launch a podcast soon too. How do you get braver at performing in front of people? Do you know what? I'm so sorry for this answer. By performing in front of people. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'd love to say you go in on your own and you look in the mirror and you do it. No, the best way to get more brave or braver at performing in front of people is to just perform in front of people. Why? True confidence is when you have the evidence that you are good enough already. And the only way to get evidence of being good enough at something is to do the thing. So we can talk about the idea of performing in front of people, the idea of being in front of an audience, or we just get in front of an audience. So maybe you start with a small audience, then that goes well and you go, I did well in front of those people. Then you go to your whole class, do it there. And you go, I did well in front of the class. Then go to assembly. Oh, I did well in assembly. And it keeps on growing. So the only way to get better at performing in front of people is performing in front of people. So start with a small group and just get that bigger and bigger. It might go well. It might go terribly. It actually doesn't matter. It's more that you've taken the step and you realize you can do it. Then we start working on, okay, next time maybe stand like this. Next time, let's rehearse a bit more so we remember all the moves. Next time, let's speak a bit more clearly. But the first step is actually doing the thing. Great question. How did you navigate the different stages of being a teenager? Terribly. It was an interesting one. I started off in the wrong way, I'd say, because I didn't get to know myself. I focused more on how can I fit in? How can I seem cool to others? how do I copy this person I like on TV? And it meant that I spent a lot of time as a teenager acting like somebody else. And then as I got a little bit older, into like maybe the mid-teens, I sort of went, man, who cares? Who cares? My real friends like who I am, and anyone else who I've got to act like someone else to impress probably isn't the kind of friend I want anyway. So I just got more and more comfortable with being myself. So I'd say started off being myself, like, I used to do Star Wars signs and, of like using the Force to open doors and being a bit of a joker and having a good time. Then I started acting the wrong way and trying to be cool and trying to, fit in and trying to be this character like I've seen on TV. Then I got back into actually, let me just be myself. For example, choosing to street dance wasn't popular. All the guys were playing football. And then when football went wrong, it was like, I don't know what my thing is. And I started dancing. And originally it was like, oh, why are you dancing, man? Like, that was odd. Yeah, I did it anyway because I enjoyed it. Until eventually it's like, oh yeah, you dance. Come to our party. We're going to go to your party. It's like, and it became a popular thing. So you've got to just be you. And those who are your true friends will love you for it. Those who aren't your true friends won't. And that's fine. I had to get comfortable with, like, not everybody wants to be my friend. And not everybody's going to like me. And that's great. I'm not for everybody. I'm for people who like my approach, who like my energy, who like me. And it's the most freeing, beautiful thing. So genuinely, as you navigate your time being a teenager, be open to hearing new ideas, be open to meeting different people, but most importantly, be open to learning more and more about who you are and just being yourself. And you'll find that you meet better friends, you have truer friendships, and even in the difficult times, at least you're being real. I'd much rather be having a bit of a tough time making new friends, or a tough time like me getting dropped from football team, not playing rugby, not figuring out where I fit in, than have a wonderful time pretending to be somebody else. So be yourself, enjoy your time, and just take note of all the things you're good at, all the things you enjoy, all the things that make you laugh, and that should help you figure out, this is who I am. All the things that make you curious, all the things that stand out to you. Like, just pay attention to where your attention goes, which subjects are easy, which subjects are a challenge. You've got to work harder, and it just gives you this beautiful picture of who you are. So happy New Year, everybody. It was lovely to see you back in, I think it was November or October. And I look forward to hearing more about your journey. I hope you've had a fantastic time settling in to year 7 and that you're looking ahead at 2026 like, let's go. All the best, everybody. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention, Arsenal are definitely going to win the league. Like I said, hey, I told you. Take care. And thank you very much for the questions, Mr. Evans. All the best.